you doing playing with girls' toys again? I told you not to do that. Throw that thing away! Take this toy that your good-for-nothing father gave you. Play with that instead. What's going on here? Well, you told me to play with boys' toys.
Hi, my name is Alex and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And like always, I have with me
Mikey, the 10th child.
We did this because we wanted to discuss about, why is someone gay? What makes someone gay? I read an article 2 days ago that said 38% of boys that have older brothers are gay.
Is it gay or bi? Or
like gay.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of theories out there that people try to impose, and I just think there's no need for it. What do you think?
I think it's absolutely pointless, to try and find a reason, honestly.
Some people blame it on absent father, that you do not have that fatherly, manly figure in your life, and you crave for it.
Or like a violent, or just like a dad that doesn't connect or that isn't there altogether.
Yeah.
Either dead or otherwise.
And with that, I think it's not true because it's more than one factors. Like for Mikey, I know you had a good relationship with your dad, didn't you?
Yeah, but he did pass away when I was 11, or almost 12. So technically for me, it's very stacked up against me because I have 5 older brothers and then another brother who's younger than me. And then my dad passed away when I was 11, almost 12. So I kind of had a double thing. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think, even if it was down to a thing like that, or the older brothers and stuff, what's the point of diagnosing that?
Maybe they just try to figure out why someone is gay, and maybe for the parents to decide why the baby is inside.
I don't know. I just to try and prevent from happening. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, there's too many factors involved. Like for myself, I am the first child from my mom's side, and from my dad's side, I'm the second. I have an older brother. I grew up with my dad from when I was 8, 9. I do not have any proper relationship with him while growing up, and even to today, I do not have that much of a relationship with him. So maybe there's a factor in that, but I don't see that way really, because I think I knew that I was interested in boys and what boys had to offer from a very early age. Did you?
Yeah. Well, there was the underwear boxer packets.
Oh yeah, that is another reason people always come up with.
Well,
yeah.
that is a factor. I remember myself looking at those muscle guys. I didn't know why I looked at them. I just liked to look at them, but not the women's ones. And I stared at them, but only when my mum wasn't looking. And I don't know why I did it at that time. But obviously when I got older, I discovered, oh, okay.
Well, I think I looked at them as well, but I think for me, I really wanted to be them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe it was likely that.
Yeah, I didn't really look at it like, maybe I was attracted to them, but I was more like wanting to be them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a bit of that. But then,
when I was little, I used to play a lot with my cousins and my, all the girls in the family. Yeah, I used to play with a lot of them.
Oh, I did. I played with girls a lot as well.
And my dad used to kick me out of the girls' room and say, you go play with guys, do guys things. And I started trying my best to mingle with the guys, and I started
honestly,
trying to touch guys as well.
No, but I tried being more boyish or playing with guys and stuff, but it was really difficult. In the end, I just ended up staying on my own most of the time. At least at school, I was very much a loner. I stayed on my own, as much as I could.
Yeah, I stayed on my own a lot of the times as well. But you know, it was a bit difficult for me because I grew up in Nigeria. You know, boys played football and I wasn't into football. But you know, at the point I was forced to get into football, and I played football throughout my school days.
You can never force me into football. I have made big efforts to play football.
I think it was easier for me because I was active. You know, I love active lifestyle. You know, and I'm so glad I finally found what I was really passionate about, which is obviously going to the gym.
I just wish I did more art, because art is what I have had fun with all the time. That's all I want to do, really.
What do you think is the main reason why people turn gay? Or do you think people are born gay? Do you think people become gay? Or do you think there are environmental, sociological, or any other factors that influences people's sexuality? We want to know.
Well, in one way, you can look at it the other way. There are elements that make gay guys almost try and be straight, you know? Like religion can push you towards, you know, acting or becoming straight and doing stuff like that. And that's like the other way around. Like, what makes someone straight in the first place? Like, is it because they actually are, or is it because they're pressured into it by their surroundings?
Yeah, I think also the stereotypical way of this belongs to a boy or this belongs to a girl doesn't really help, because you know, who says pink is a girl's color? Who made that law?
I think in a lot of ways there is something about it. There is a level of boys do generally gravitate towards a certain type, but
do you think that is more of what society has presented already, and it kind of influences it?
Some of it is because there's so much imagery of girls and boys with their sort of designated thing. So there is a bit of that, but at the same time, I think there is partially a general, like, overriding stereotype that is fairly true. But at the same time, it shouldn't be the status quo or whatever, like, because there is differences. There are boys who are more interested in the others.
Yeah, but you know, being a boy and you like pink doesn't mean, you know, you're gay all of a sudden. And you know, boys, you know, when you're growing up, you don't know your sexuality, you've not defined it yet. You should be allowed to explore, to do things, to try out things, to find out who you are. You know, you should not be just, you know, casted into a particular, you know, category, and there you are. You have no choice, because then
I personally don't think kids shouldn't think about it at all, really.
Kids should not think about it. Like my boy, he loves pink, and I'm like, yeah, good, go for it. You know, he's like, oh, I don't like blue, you know. So what's the deal? There's no.
It's just a color. Like, it's
just a color.
It's something perceived. We've given it the name pink, and it's just a color.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts. Let us know when you decided that, you know what, I'm gay. You know, that point where you like, yep, I like this. You know, like for Mikey, I think it was the underwear.
Well, that was probably the start, but I didn't know at that point.
No, okay.
I wasn't sure about it at that point. People should just live and let live, and
accept everyone for who they are. You know, there are greater things.
Yeah, given that they're not, you know, harming other people or doing something which is bad.
I want to learn how to do this. Woo! I got it first time.
Wait, let me try. You have to. No.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Kind of.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys soon.
Ow! That really hurt! Good for nothing father gave you.
Ow!
Sorry, I didn't.